Good morning, outside gang.
What's up, gang?
Boy, do we have an adventure for you. Let's just call this when camping goes wrong.
I wouldn't call it gone wrong. I would just say that it was a bad experience with our bed. Because camping trip really just started. So we should see how it goes. Yeah, we'll see how it goes and see what we're looking like. When my brain wakes up, I'll let you know. It's early in the morning. It's 7 o'clock right now in the morning. We got up around 6 something. My brain don't start until about 12. So let's see if it goes right or wrong.
With that being said, I'm going to see if I can find the patches to patch the mattress. I'll see y'all in a minute. I'll let y'all know how it goes.
I'm claiming a good day.
Oh, I'm always claiming a good day. But it just started off a little rocky. First time that's ever happened for us. But it happens. So expect anything, guys. When you're out here camping, anything can happen. And you have to be prepared for it.
That's true. That is very true. You got to be prepared. Day is what you claim it. Right? So if you call it a good day, that's what you're going to have.
Today's going to be a good day.
Amen.
So I'm going to get in here and see about patching up this mattress. And I think Snatcher wants to get out there to some water. We haven't even showed you the view for the morning. So we'll show you some scenery. And I'm going to go patch the mattress. Gang, this is how Snatcher wakes himself up. A little walk to the lake to do some fishing. Up there is our tent and Big Bertha. Right here is the lake. And there you have it. That's how the Snatcher gets his morning fix. Aside from coffee. That'll wake a man up. So right behind me, gang, used to be or is the swim beach, but it's closed down right now. So we didn't tell you we're at Warrior Creek Campground. And they have a swim beach area, but apparently there's been like a lot of erosion. I don't know how you say it, but the sand has kind of washed off from where we've had a lot of rain. And behind me, all of that used to be full of sand so that you could kind of come out here and enjoy the sand. And then behind me would be the lake that you could swim in. But you can see Snatcher's fishing right there. And you can see where it tells you how high the water is. I think right now, what would that be? Like 3 feet? 4 feet? A little bit over 3 feet. So all this area right in here would be the area where you would swim. And it would have a rope roped off with that one. And then that one. And this one. But as you can tell, right here, the water line is down right now. And this area has completely not been upkept. So nobody's swimming at the swim beach right now. So we took the opportunity to use it as a fishing hole. But now I'm going to run back up here and work on this mattress before it gets too hot. Because the sun is on the way. And it feels good out here right now. But that ain't going to last long. It's supposed to hit to 93, I think, today. So let's get this work done. So I'm headed back up to our site. As you can see, that's where I was at. And here's where we're staying. Site number 2. When we got here, it was roughly after 8 at night. And so we had to put the tent up as quickly as we could. And then I threw the bathroom tent up. I don't know if it's the best place to put the bathroom tent, because of course you have your grill right here, but we're not going to use that grill. We got our own. And something new that I brought with us this time, guys, was some lights. And I'll show you those later, but it did bring a lot of bugs. That was the number 2 thing that was a little wild. But I knew it was going to bring some bugs, but I also knew it was going to be late when we got here, and we would need something to set this up. All right, let's go inside and assess the damage. So gang, here's the mattress, and as you can see, it is completely flat.
My back! My neck and my back! Oh!
To the ground. So I gotta figure out, maybe I'll just flip it over, put some air in it, and try to put my hand around it and see if I can feel where air is coming out or hear where air is coming out. So, let's do this. Well, gang, I have good news and I have bad news. So the good news is I found where the hole is in the mattress. The bad news is the hole is on the top of the mattress where you actually lay in the corner. So I don't know if the patches are actually going to work for the top half, because the top half has like a smooth cottony layer on the top of the mattress, so it's not like you're putting it on the vinyl plastic part of the mattress. So I don't know that that patch is actually going to stay as far as to seal the hole up. So I don't know. I'm gonna go break the news to Snatcher and see what he thinks.
ascended up on high, he led captivity captive and gave gifts unto men.
Now that he ascended, what is it but that he also descended first into the lower parts of the earth? He that descended is the same also that ascended up far above all heavens, that he might fill all things.
All right, gang. We got to restring our reel. Because I've been using this line for a while now, and it's getting pretty short on the spool, so I got to restring it so I can cast out farther and have better success. If you want to be successful in fishing, you guys to be prepared. So I'm getting prepared to go out there to be successful. Yeah. There's an old saying, fail to plan, plan to fail. Yeah, I don't plan on failing, so we're making a plan for success, guys. How many of you guys use that bait caster like that? You see it? You see it right in there? Can you see that? Is that how you tie yours on? You got some tricks of how you tie yours, you let me know. But that's how I tie mine on. As you can see, I'll just stick my line down in my bag like that, leaving it in the box, and adds enough tension to my spool here where I can just wind it up. Just wind it up. So we are all rigged up. As you can see there, I got me a little jig head with whatever you call this thing right here. I tried this guy right here earlier. No luck. I tried this guy right here, and as you can see, my line is still in there. It's all tangled up. I just kept getting tangled up with this right here in my own line, so I gave up on that. But I got about 20-30 cast out before giving up. Now I'm gonna try something different. That's why it's called fishing, guys. Yeah, not catching. All right, gang, we are still on site. It is Saturday, July the 13th, and let's see what the temperature is.
Hot.
84. You see that, gang? 84. Oh, I told you a lie. It's 88. 88. Which, as you can see right here, I'm in the sun. Shout out to Nikki. She picked the right campsite. One step back. I'm in the shade, baby. Yeah, 12 o'clock in the afternoon, we still got shade. You see that? Look at that, gang. Look how much shade you still got. Still got shade. That's where the shade ends, right there. But we do know that that shade's not gonna last long. So we're getting prepared to make a trip to help us stay out here a little bit longer. What we gonna do, Nikki?
Well, we just need to figure some things out. We gotta stay cool. We gotta have a place to lay. Just come along for wherever we land.
Yeah. All right, gang, we have arrived. What camping trip is complete without a trip to the world famous Wally World? This is your favorite store, Nikki? This is Nikki's favorite store.
I don't think so.
You see it, gang? That's where we're headed, man. To the Big Wally's house. We're gonna see what Big Wally can do for us in this heat. Make camping just a little bit more enjoyable. Yeah.
Because we do have some of y'all asking, hey Nikki, hey Snatcher, what do y'all do to stay cool in the summer heat? Watch and see.
I got my boxing gloves ready. Let's see if we can beat this heat. All right, gang, we finally leaving Walmart on our way back to the campsite. We had to break camp for a minute. We'll show you why when we get back to camp. Yeah.
P.S. Walmart helped keep us cool for a little while, a couple of hours.
That's how you stay cool while you camp.
So we're in luck, gang. The firewood station that you purchased the firewood is now open. So apparently when we got here at 8 o'clock, it closes at 6. So we got here too late to be able to get the firewood. He just put it in the back. Getting more. So I think he got 2 bundles of wood. So we didn't have to worry about coming back down the hill, making sure that we have what we need for the rest of the night. So I guess he was right. It's not really camping gone wrong. It's just camping with the wrong timing. We got here too late to get it, but now we got the firewood and everything else seems to be going well. You saw us come from Walmart, and we're gonna show you what we got once we get back to our site. Look who I got to come out hiking with me on this camping trip.
Oh, ain't nothing for the snatcher. She's telling you a fib, guys. Get me out hiking. I think the roles is reversed if we tell the truth. Yeah, gang, so we just got back from doing another video for an awesome company called what?
Outdoor Master.
Shout out to Outdoor Masters. They sponsored the video that you're gonna be seeing coming out. Is it gonna be before this one or after? But one to come before the other. But you're gonna see us reviewing this backpack. Actually, right here, guys. The backpack you see me with on. We actually did a review on that backpack, so make sure y'all check that out.
Well, let's get back so we can get something to eat, because I'm getting hungry.
It's 95 degrees out here, and we still come out here to bring you that entertainment. Yeah, gang, we're about to whip up some snatcher burgers. And how you make snatcher burgers? You add some of this right here, that hickory wood. Let me show you how it's looking over here. I got Nikki patting out the burgers. Shout out to Nikki making them big old snatcher burgers all patted up, seasoned by the snatcher. And we got some nice hickory wood chips ready to make them taste scrumptious. Chef Boyard King whipping it up snatcher style. You already see flame broiled snatcher burgers.
So gang, one of the ways we stay cool in this hot summertime heat in a tent is by having all 3 windows open, as well as the window open on the front door to allow ventilation all the way around the tent. But I bet you can't guess what else we have to stay cool in this summer heat. We'll let you know in a moment.
Snatcher burgers are done, gang. And as you already know, I already dove into them. It's real like that. The flavor. I mean, the seasoning, the hickory smoke, fire. Nikki about to eat hers in a minute. She just sat down.
Yeah, I'm about to dig in. Looks good. As he said, he's already tasted it. I guess I'll bite mine for y'all real quick. I patted them bigger than my mouth. Tastes good though. Seasoned to perfection. The onion is just crisp. And I'm sure the macaroni salad is gonna pair nicely with it. Let us know what y'all think about this meal. This was a new one, a traditional one for us.
All right, gang, let's get to this smacking. You're probably tired of seeing us smacking. Probably wish you could be smacking with us. But I gotta finish my food, man. I'll holler at y'all in a minute.
All right, now that I got myself all situated, let's talk about the elephant in the room. You see it, a fan. If you want to stay cool out here in the summertime, get a box fan, put it in the window, blow it right on you. I mean, it's not an air conditioner, but it's better than being out here sweating like there's no tomorrow.
I'm melting!
But anyway, that is something else that we do to stay cool while we're camping outside in a tent. All right, I'm all done eating, and now it's time to get inside the tent and do some tent keeping. Yeah, if you don't remember what happened earlier today, rewind. Good morning, gang. Let me show you what it looks like when you wake up and find out you have a hole in your mattress. Yep, completely flat. That'll hurt your back. All right, now that you've all caught up, let's go inside and we'll show you the finished result later. So here's what we purchased while we were at Walmart, along with that box fan that you saw. So here is the old mattress by Airfina. Don't know if it can be repaired. This is our new bed for the night. This time we purchased the queen, 24 inches in height, and you see it is up off the ground. All right, it's Stay tuned to see the finished result. Something else I added, guys, to our repertoire. If you see, we have some lights. Otherwise, it's pitch black out here. Well, aside from Snatcher going in the car.
All right, gang, here we go on our early morning adventure. Early bird gets the worm. We're gonna see if early Snatcher can get the fish. Yeah, we're headed down to the lake, which is right across from us. Nice little short walk. And I got my camera on, gang. Put my camera on, seeing if I can camouflage down here. See if the Snatcher can sneak up on them. I'll let you know if it works. You know what? I didn't even get my coffee. I usually start the day off with some good coffee. But you know, today we're probably gonna beat the sun. The sun is just rising. See if you can see that there, gang. Just coming up over those trees over there. I'll see if I can catch it for y'all. But you know, I had to come down here to this water again. I came down yesterday, but I didn't have any live bait. I didn't have any trusty dusty worms. And I think I only caught like 2 fish in my life on artificial bait. Yeah, I pretty much suck with artificial bait. But that doesn't stop me from trying, because that's how you get good. So I do try to use artificial bait. Excuse me if I'm not looking at the camera. I got treacherous terrain to get through. And you gotta watch out for doo-doo. All right, gang, I made it. I'm gonna see if I can't get y'all set up. I forgot my rod holder. See if I can get y'all set up here. All right, gang, so I'm gonna try to throw out this jig head I have right here. Try to throw that out a couple of times. See if it do anything. Like I said, I got my trusty dusty worm, so I'm definitely gonna be using that. Just see if I can get anything going with some artificial bait. See what that thing looks like swimming. All right, gang, I'm switching to worms. Them worms is about dead.
Good morning, all. It's now Sunday morning, and I had a much better sleep. When I left off, I was going to tell y'all, or show y'all rather, me putting the bed together, the new bed. Well, I at least showed you the new bed, but I never got to show you the setup because it got late and I fell asleep. And I had a pretty good night's sleep. But let me show you how we got the tent set up this morning now that I've gotten up and refreshed myself. So behind me here, you see the fan. And then here's the bed, all made up nice. Now, if you see, this one is a whole lot higher off the ground. If you notice, the top where the pillows are actually almost touches the window where the shades come down. But it's a good height so the Snatcher doesn't have to roll off onto the ground to get out of bed. And then for me, it's always been good for me either way because I'm a shorty, but that's all good. But yeah, everything is all set up now and the tent looks good. Now, the one thing I will say, the dimensions of this is a whole lot wider across. I'm not completely up against the tent wall. There's plenty of space. If I move this open, then I have space to kind of get out and move around. And then, of course, we have space right here to get out the door. But it all worked out. Looks pretty good. And there's the fan. I do have to say we ended up having to turn the fan off last night about 3 o'clock in the morning because it got pretty cool in here. It dropped down into the 60s last night, but that's great compared to being in the 90s during the day. But anyway, I'm gonna chill out a little bit more and read a book. Snatcher's back. He's out there having his morning coffee and reading his book. All right, we'll check back in with y'all before we leave the campground. I wanted to show you guys the lights that I purchased, and the only thing about them, they kept popping. So these are the lights that I purchased, and as you see, there's one and there's two. They just popped, and I don't know why. Like, they gave me 2 replacements. All I have is 2 replacements. I've already replaced one. So I'm about to replace the other. So they did a good job in what I wanted it to do. I didn't want a whole lot of light, just some nice warm light for nighttime so I could see around the campsite and when I came out to go to the restroom. But if you guys know of any other type of tent lights that I can purchase that might be good for when I'm out camping at night, let me know in a comment below.
So it's a beautiful morning, as you can see. We hiked down here to the lake, did some fishing, had my coffee, read an awesome book. You know, trying to increase my knowledge. Nikki read some books too, or a book. She might have read more than one, I don't know. What you think about this campground here?
Oh, it's beautiful, very beautiful, and it's very peaceful. Like, now you can hear the birds chirping, or I don't know what that is right now. I think those are mosquitoes on the water, but let them stay on the water. I'll stay up here on land. But it's been very nice out here today and the weekend.
Speaking of mosquitoes, bugs and things of that nature, there's these little ants with wings. They keep on biting me. Well, I got bit at least 3 times. One on my ankle, one on my thigh. Well, 2 in my ankles actually, one on each ankle. And I kept feeling like something was in my sock. I almost felt like something was poking me. I had like a splinter in there or something. Well, I found one. It's little ants with wings. And some of them sting, gang. But we bought some.
They got me too.
We bought some propellant, or not propellant, repellent, and that seemed to kind of help keep them away. We sprayed around our camp, and it's supposed to be good for the environment. The stuff that we purchased, I can't remember the name of that, but if y'all interested, we'll find that out for you. But yeah, like I said, we're going to take this hike back to our campsite, and we'll
pack up.
Yeah, pack up. I'm ready. Let's go.
So we're getting all packed up and ready to go, gang. But I thought I would also show you the last thing that helped keep us cool on this hot summer camping trip. These neck fans. As you see, when Snatcher went by, he has one on too. I mean, it's not an air conditioner, but it's a little air blowing when there's still wind in the air and all there is sun. And of course, we're in the shade, so that helps too. But pick you up a neck fan. That'll help keep you cool as well.
Yeah, gang, just like that, another campsite cleared. We came, we saw, we camped. We encourage you to do the same thing. Get outside. A lot of you been hitting us up in the comments saying that y'all thinking about going camping, or y'all want to go camping, y'all want to get outdoors. We advise you to give it a try.
Absolutely.
How long did we stay out here today, Nikki? Or this trip, I should say, excuse me.
We were here for 2 nights this time.
We did 2 nights, and it was 2 peaceful nights. As you can see, it was extremely hot, and we still got to enjoy ourselves by picking a campsite with shade and by having fans and things like that. I'm sweating like right now because Nikki got me working hard. I had to do all the work making sure this campsite was clear. Look at that, guys. As you can see, we always like to clean up behind ourselves. We make sure we leave no trash behind, make sure the fire is out, make sure that we pick up what we pack out what we packed in. Is that saying that right? Pack in?
Pack in what we packed out.
Yeah, well, however it goes, we do that. We don't want to leave anything behind, and we also clean up anything that was here before we got here. So we suggest y'all do the same. We were successful in accomplishing our goal to camp and conquer the extreme heat. I feel like we beat it up with no problem, like Ali in his prime, baby. Yeah. And with that being said, don't forget to like, leave us a comment on this video right here. Subscribe if you haven't done so. Join the Outside Gang. Shout out to all the members. We got new members. Steve and Hang Toe, Big Toenail, Hangnail. Yeah, shout out to Hangnail. Yeah, thank y'all for joining and getting your membership, supporting the channel. You know, all the proceeds that we receive from you guys and YouTube, we put that into getting new gear and finding new campsites to go to. All right, Nikki, before I close it out, you got anything else you need to say?
I just wanted to say I was wrong. So it's not camping gone wrong. It was just a little mishaps, and sometimes that happens when we go camping. But you figure out a way to work through and still have a great time. Get outside and enjoy yourself. And don't forget,
God's got us wherever we land. Yeah.